Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your power message for Sunday. So I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards that I've used for the feminine today. The Relationships Oracle, and this is the Sacred Geometry. So this really gets into the nitty-gritty of what's going on in your mind and, and everything that you're doing for your mission and purpose. And I want to bring in the Angel Guide to see what you are being guided to do. And I want to bring in the Divine Masculine 101 to see what energy you are in. So thank you, angels. What's happening with the masculines today, please? What do we need to know? So I've got 1 card and 1 coming out there for the masculines. What do you need to know today? Too many cards. Wow. Putting them back in. Luke, there's the card, Luke. Powerful. I've used cards for so long on my journey, probably about 20 years. So I just kind of know the cards. I'm in tune with them and what they want to do. That's why they jump out like this. So look at this, what your masculine is saying today. I think about what our children would look like and be like. So your masculine is definitely, if your feminine's watching, I know this is a masculine reading, but feminines, if you're cross-watching, your masculine is definitely been visualizing what, your children would look like, what your future would look like, the type of life that you're going to lead. They are thinking these things. So masculines, you may be thinking about children. First of all, you may want children, and that may be part of your purpose to have them. And you're visualizing not only what they'd look like and be like and how they'd grow up to be, but how your divine feminine would be as a mother or a dad, a mum or a dad. So you are visualizing that. So I feel a lot of you will have children together. Now, you may not, you may already have kids. You may already have kids, they may already have kids. And you may be thinking about if your kids with your family would be similar to your own children, or, what their traits would be. And this is about allowing yourself to fantasize. And also, if you want to adopt or foster kids, because, you're never too old, life is always evolving, the time is now. So I feel this is you thinking about having that type of family relationship with your feminine. But you may be also thinking about your own self, because when you visualize being with your feminine in a union, in a relationship in the future, you see yourself as more childlike. So you see yourself as more youthful, having fun, having adventures, doing things in a beautiful way. And I think about kissing you. So kissing may also lead to family, because kissing can lead to making love, and making love can lead to making babies. So I feel you're definitely thinking about how you can move this up a level to bring this relationship in a physical, intimate way. And you've got originality. So you know that your feminine is an original. There's nobody like your feminine. Wow, that they're building things next door and they're bringing building materials in today. So, coming into awareness of things very clearly. Things happening in your life to draw your attention to the truth. And this is about you being you and being original. That means being authentic and powerful and strong, and saying the frequency of this originality supports our capacity to be unique and original. They give me the word creatures, creations or creatures of unlimited possibilities in every moment. So there's unlimited possibilities for you, and this is showing you that you have power. And again, thinking about what your children would look like, that they would be unique and original, and they would have a purpose here and stand out. So I also feel you're thinking about how your union is going to create, what it's going to bring in, the type of life you're going to live, how original it will be. And it will be unlike anything else. Powerful. We've also got earth and ground. And we're moving towards a full moon. The full moon is in Virgo, which is a grounding energy. So you may need to ground yourself today. You may want to go into the earth, near the ground, because it's connected with the worm moon, which is connected with the soil and the ground and the earth. So you've come here to the earth to find your place and to ground your energy and to see things clearly. So I feel this may be you spending time thinking, going in nature, working things out. This really resonates with my twin as well, because he's gone camping, and he's actually camping tomorrow. But, he's out in nature in the wilderness, and the weather, they've give snow out here. and he's still going out there. So no matter what the weather is, you may feel you want to connect with the earth in some way. Go outdoors into nature, go out and about to ground yourself, to breathe in the air. You're giving me fear there, to release fear. Maybe to sit on the ground or feel the ground beneath your feet, or to meditate or connect with yourself. And we've got a sacred plan. So you're coming up with a sacred plan when you are grounding yourself and in the earth or out in the nature to actually understand. And when I'm connecting with your energy today, a lot like the feminine energy, there's this back and forth energy. It's like you're thinking one thing 1 minute and then your mind's somewhere else the next. So it's like you can't get a fix on something because you're thinking something else. So in this may be because you're planning and thinking, and then you start thinking about kissing your feminine. You start thinking about what your future will look like, maybe what the children will be like. You start thinking about how this love is original, and you feel it in your heart space and your solar plexus. So I feel heart flutters, palpitations, maybe your stomach's churning today, maybe you're going the loo a little bit more, or you're needing to release things, because this is affecting body, mind and heart. And also about your eyes, what you're starting to see things clearer, you're starting to see the bigger picture now, because you're making these plans on the earth. You want to ground yourself, you want to get real with this energy, you want to make it real, you want to make changes and decisions, and a little bit of drilling next door. Decisions, vibration shifting. What would our children look like? What would they be like? They would be original. I think about kissing you because I want to have a family with you and make these things happen. I want to ground myself and enjoy walking on the earth and being a part of this journey and this life. And there's a sacred plan. So I feel this is also you knowing there's a sacred plan to your life now. There's a bigger picture. There's more that you've come here to do. Trusting in that and grounding yourself and connecting with the earth and everything in it. The material side of life, realising what's important to you and what isn't. And that's why you're allowing yourself to dream and feel and think. So definitely a big sign about you contemplating the future. And, I did a little short on Pixie Power Tarot, and it came up, all of my plans include you. And I feel you want your feminine to know that too. So let's just do an extra message. Is there anything else you want to share? Anything else you want to share? You say, look at this, I am trying to find the way out of that place. So again, you are acknowledging that if you're in a karmic relationship or a job that doesn't serve you or anything that you need to release yourself from, you are trying to find a way out because you're tired. You're tired of feeling alone. And you could be surrounded by people, but you feel alone, like nobody really gets you. The only person who really does get you is your divine feminine. And that's why you want to think about this plan and how you can put it into place. But there's this definite vibe about intimacy that will lead to something more. And, if your masculine is older, or maybe you don't want children in your connection, this is about building a family in a different way. But there's no harm in thinking what your kids would look like or be like. It's a natural thing to wonder and be curious and visualize, because you're also projecting that out into the future to create the life you want to live. So the masculines want to be original with their thoughts and feelings. They want to be authentic, but they also know that there's nobody like you and nobody will ever take your place. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.